Hello, students. How are you all? I hope you are doing well and done with your exams. And we are now we are continuing our online class teaching. I would like to welcome each one of you for this online class teaching. 5th standard ICSE B1 and B2 subject social studies. You all are interested, yes or no? Yes, you like social subject, right? Today we will start a new lesson and we are going to learn it. Are you all ready? Open your book to a new lesson called lesson number 6. Lesson number 6. The land of dense forest. The land of dense forest. Okay, which land is called the dense forest? We don't know. When we start reading this lesson, we will come to know better. Got it, students? Okay. Now you can read this and answer by yourself. This is general knowledge. Get set to read and analyze. It's all mixed wrong spelling. From there you have to pick and write the correct spelling in the provided column. Got it? Now, what is the land of dense forest? We will see one by one. In this, we will study mainly about Africa. Okay? The Congo places and neighboring countries of Congo, mainly about Africa. Now look at this map. It shows about equatorial forest of the world. This is all. How many regions are divided? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know how many continents are there in the world. 7 continents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica. Got it? In this, you should know, this is a continent, right? We should know which is the equatorial places where the equatorial lines are passed and what are the countries that come across during these places. Now, tell me which is the equatorial line? The middle one. The middle one is the equatorial line which crosses South America, it crosses Africa and even this side also, below Australia. Got it, students? And then we must know Tropic of Cancer, which is above the equator, and then Tropic of Capricorn, that is below the equator. Got it? And there are oceans which goes along with the continents, like North Pacific Ocean, North Atlantic Ocean, and then North Pacific Ocean, South Pacific Ocean, South Atlantic Ocean, and this is Antarctic. This is Antarctic Ocean. Got it? This is all about our 7 continent and how the equator line passes in the middle, and the up one is the Tropic of Cancer, second one is the Tropic of Capricorn. With this learning this picture, now we will get into the main topic. This map also very important. The Democratic Republic of the Congo and its neighboring countries. Okay. The Democratic Republic of the Congo. This in short form it's called DRC. Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC. This DRC is the second largest country in Africa. This is the second largest country in Africa. After Algeria, DRC is the second largest country in Africa. It also has an area about 23.5 lakh square kilometers. This is the location. The kilometer 23.5 lakh square kilometer in the area kilometers. This is the location. Got it? The equator passes through the northern part of the country. The equator passes through which place? The northern. This is very important. The northern part of the country. Location. Now we should know location of this place. The country is located in Central Africa. It is located in which Africa? Central Africa. Okay, it is surrounded by 9 countries around Africa. As Africa located in the Central Africa, around the Central Africa, it is surrounded with how many countries? 9 neighboring countries that we can see in the map. And then we can name that countries. Shall we find one by one? For example, around Libanji, Kisangani, Kebalo, Kananga, Kapanga, Bukama, Lubumbashi, Zambia, Angola, and then here we have Congo, right? Around this there are like these countries, neighboring countries are there. Understand? This is the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and these are the neighboring countries of the Congo. Location, now we found the area that I have told you. Now when you read about land, what is the main facilities in the among this particular land is River Congo, the second longest river in Africa. That's the second longest river. River Congo, that's the second largest river in Africa. Where does it flow? Flows through the country. This river is known as the highway of the Central Africa. This river is especially see the image given here. River Congo flows through the tropical rainforest of the country. This the river image is shown. This river is called as what? Highway of Central Africa. The country lies in the center of the river basin, which is a vast low-lying area covered with rainforest. It is surrounded by mountains and plateaus. Towards the northeast lie the Rwenzori Mountains. Mount Margarita is the highest peak in this range. Which is the highest peak? Mount Margarita. And the country has 4 major lakes. Shall we see what are that? Albert, Edward, Kivu and Tanganyika. This is the 4 major lakes. And then these lakes lie along the eastern boundary of the country. This is lying along the eastern boundary of the country. Now we learned about land. What are the facilities? What are the important thing in land? It is located, this is the second largest river. Okay, in Africa. And then this river is known as what? Highway of the Central Africa. And there is famous mountain, peak of the mountain, highest peak, Margarita. And also, where does it lie? It lies Ruwenzori mountain. And 4 major lakes. These are important. Okay, students. And this, in all the book you will find it. You must read when you go through. River Congo originates in the highlands of East Africa and flows into the Atlantic Ocean. It flows where? To the Atlantic Ocean. The famous Inga Falls are in the lower course of the river. This famous falls, Inga Falls, this comes in the lower course of the river. This is the main features about the river Congo. If you read about climate, what are the facilities? Climate. The country has equatorial climate. Equatorial climate means both hot, cold, rainy, everything is equal. So the climate is called equatorial climate. It is very hot and rainy throughout the year. Humidity is high, which makes it uncomfortable at times. The humidity is very high and it makes what? Uncomfortable at some time. Mornings are generally pleasant. Usually morning climate is pleasant climate. And then during the afternoon, temperature is very high and the heat is unbearable. Unbearable means we cannot bear. It's very hot. Clouds build up, resulting in heavy rain in the afternoons. Evenings and nights are cool and comfortable. See, morning pleasant, afternoon very hot, and sometimes rains heavily, and then evening and night it becomes cool and it is comfortable. That is the main features of climate. Okay. Vegetarian, about wildlife, and then economic resources, and then life of the people, how they live. This and all we will continue in the next class. Thank you, students, for listening very carefully, and do read the lesson, and we will discuss in the classes. Thank you all. Have a nice day.